Hey, it's Tony talking Car Biz. In this video, we're going to do an interior overview of this brand new 2020 Toyota Tundra Double Cab 1794 edition. So this is video number 2. In the first video, I overviewed the exterior. In this video, we're going to jump inside, take a look at the front driver's seat, and we'll give a quick overview of the rear passenger seat. Stay tuned and we'll get started. Okay, Stalkers, jumping into the inside of the 1794. A couple features on the door that are unique to the 1794. First of all, the interior has a brown stitched perforated leather, and you'll see that here on the door. And then also this faux wood applique on the door, so it gives it kind of a Western luxury look to it. The other item is the memory driver seat. So you've got 2 different driver's presets for where you want the seat and the steering wheel to position itself for 2 separate drivers. And so when I tap these buttons, it will actually manually or automatically move that stuff around. For those of you who are familiar with memory seats, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But I just went ahead and jinkied up that seat and the steering wheel, and then you'll see when I push it, it automatically moves these items around right away. So that's a great feature on a luxury truck. JBL audio system includes speakers on the doors and speakers up here on the top of the A-pillar. So a really great quality sound system on the 1794. Threshold plates right there with Tundra embossed. The seats, dual power seats, forward, backwards, recliner, power lumbar support, and then the driver's seat has a power bolster support which raises and lowers the front bolster for your legs as well, making a super comfortable seat. You can see this is a brown leather, perforated leather, suede inserts with the contrast white stitching. And then right here in the back of the seat is stamped 1794 edition. Super nice, very comfortable seats. Unique to the 1794. Picking up on the brown trim, the wood accent here, power mirrors. Your outside mirrors are power retracting, so you can fold these mirrors in with a push of the button. Door lights. This is your headlight adjustment. Loaded down in the back with a trailer. Typically when you have a trailer on, you put it on the back, it makes the vehicle in the front go up. This allows you to adjust your headlights so they aim right down the road. Rear cargo light, automatic high beam on and off. And then this is the power rear window switch. So Tundra is the only half-ton pickup that has a power rear window. And you can see that back window is tinted as well with rear window defrost built right in. So that's what that switch does. Another feature that's unique to the 1794 is the power telescoping tilting steering wheel. So a great feature on a luxury vehicle. Let's go ahead and jump in the driver's seat and see what we can find. Okay, here we are behind the wheel of the 1794. The steering wheel is unique in that it's a leather wrapped steering wheel, but then it has extra treatment of the wood treatment on the top and the bottom. So a true luxury experience behind the wheel. The steering wheel's the traditional 4-spoke steering wheel. Controls for your sound system, your voice activation, your Bluetooth connectivity is on this side. There is a driver's side airbag right here in the steering wheel. And then we have controls for the information center, which is located up here in the gauge cluster. I'll show you that in just a moment. And then switches for our dynamic radar cruise control sensitivity, and our lane departure on and off switch is right here. And then tucked underneath here is the cruise control, which is traditionally where you'd find that on a Toyota. Although newer Toyotas now have it actually on the steering wheel over here. On this side of the steering column are the controls for the front washer wiper, and over on this side are the controls for the headlights and your fog lights. Let's go ahead and fire it up so you can see what it looks like when it wakes up in the morning. That's your gauge cluster, and here's your center stack. And that's an 8-inch touchscreen on the JBL audio system. Nice feature for your outside mirrors. First, all it has turn indicators right there in the mirrors, all right, to notify folks. Here's your blind spot monitoring in the mirrors. These mirrors are heated on the outside. And then the other thing on the 1794 is those mirrors actually tilt down when you put it in reverse. So that's so you don't clip the curb and curb those nice chrome wheels. Coming back inside, well, let's dig into the gauge cluster. Almost forgot about that. So on the 1794, here's your standard gauge cluster, tachometer, oil pressure, temperature gauge. There's your battery meter, gas, speedometer, and then in the center is your information center. So outside temperature, compass, odometer, gear indicator, and then there's other items you can toggle through by using these controls right here to go ahead and set up your presets for your audio, check your tire pressure. So there's a variety of controls that you can control using these buttons right here on the steering wheel. Moving over to the center console and your center stack. First of all, up on the dash, there is a speaker right there. And then this is a nice place to throw your iPhone or your cell phone. It's kind of a rubber mat. It's not a charging mat though, so it's not, you can't throw your phone on there and charge it. But you could throw your mask up there if you want to. Here's your sound system, and this is the JBL audio system. Fantastic system. You really need to come in and give it a listen yourself and judge for yourself. But it does have dynamic navigation, and it's a touchscreen, so you can move through there. It has points of interest, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Sirius XM satellite radio, and you get 3 months of that for free. HD radio, Grace Notes, and it does have a app suite, somewhat limited in terms of the apps you can put on it, but it is a nice system for that. We also have, as I mentioned, the JBL audio system, and it's a great system. Again, come on and give it a listen. Temperature controls are individual, front driver, front passenger, and then you can sync them up or you can separate them from one another. Down here we have the controls. Go ahead and adjust that. Down here are your heated and your ventilated seat controls, so both front driver, front passenger. And then down here are all your power ports for your smartphones. Traction control on and off is down here, and then we do have a traditional 12-volt charger, and also security setting right down here for anti-theft. The 1794 comes with the smart key keyless entry system, which includes a push button start, cup holder here, storage compartment, dual cup holders right here. Notice we've got a chrome piece of trim going around the cup holders themselves and around the shift gate. The shifter is leather on the back side, and then that gorgeous wood treatment on this side, and you can see inside the wood follows all the way across the dash into the front doors, and of course into the back doors as well. So really a sharp looking vehicle with the combination of the wood, the leather, the browns, and the blacks. Down here is where you'll find four-wheel drive controls to be able to dial up the four-wheel drive settings. And then over here, push button start, tow haul mode for your transmission setting, And then this is where you can control your trailer braking and balance that out for the type of trailer you have. Glove box over on this side, huge glove box, 2 tiers. Of course, it does come with the owner's manuals, and it is locking, so you can put your stuff in there and keep it safe. Up here, passenger assist grip there, and there's another one over on the A pillar. We've got lighted vanity mirrors, adjustable visors, overhead dome lights, safety connect is right here, sunglass holder, papers holders. Then the 1794 comes with the power sliding moonroof with the visor. This moonroof is glass, and it also tilts up and slides back. So if I pop it up like that, or I can also slide it back. So when you open up this moonroof, crank that bad boy open and open up that back window, and it almost feels like a convertible in here. So that does automatically close with a push of the button and shut her down right there. So that's the driver's compartment. Oh, one last thing before I jump in the back seat. I wanted to cover the center armrest for you up front because it has a really great feature inside. First of all, it is the brown leather. There's a landing spot here for your cell phone. Again, it's not a charging space, it's just a place to drop it. There's a 1794 badge right here. And then check out underneath this console. It's a huge console, but this has a factory installed accessory, and it's a vault. So this is a 4-pin vault, and it's designed so you can open and close it and lock it up. It's a great place for concealed carry or put your valuables. It's actually bolted right into the car, so it's not going anywhere. I highly recommend it. I think it's a little under $400, but if you're doing concealed carry, this thing is awesome. And then there's still room for more cargo storage, more stuff. And there's another 12-volt power outlet down here as well. And then finally on the back of the armrest, on the inside, letter holder, tissue holder, pen holder. So it really turns it into a nice workstation. And then that vault is hidden underneath there. Now let's get to the back seat. Okay, stalkers, jumping into the back seat. Just quickly here on the door, dual cup holders in the doors, map pockets, 2 speakers, one here and one up here, part of that JBL audio system, chrome door handles in the back and the front, and there's that wood leather treatment on the door that we saw up front. Tundra threshold plates in the back as well as the front. And here's a look at your back seat. Plenty of room for 3 adults. Tons of leg room. Not only that, but the back seats fold up, not down, and you can do that with one hand. So there's a handle right here. You just grab a hold of that, lift it up, snap it in place, and away you go. So no tools, you can do it with one hand. If you've got your toolbox in your hand, it's super easy. 1794 come with the modular tie downs for the trunk, so that's what those are. 1794 also has pockets on the back of both seats as opposed to the SR5. And take a look at how much room you have with that seat up. So I mean, you could throw an air mattress in here and do an overnight sleep, if you will. Bring that seat back down, just grab a hold of that, and boom, away it goes. No problem. Passenger assist grip right here. Also one on the other side, right over there. And one here, and another one up here with a laundry hook as well. So definitely a nice business travel truck, if you will. Here's your center vents for your heating and air conditioning. There's no temperature controls, that's all controlled up front. But we do have a 12-volt outlet right there. And then, again, that back window folds down. You can see it has rear window defrost built right into it. And as far as legroom goes, right now that front seat's about halfway back. I'm kind of short, 5'7", But you can see I've got 7 or 8 inches of legroom with the seat about halfway back. And then here's a quick look at your driver's compartment, cockpit from the back seat. Very comfortable. Lights up here, so the backseat passengers can turn on their own lights. Side curtain airbags in the back seat and adjustable seat belts. And then finally, a center armrest with dual cup holders, and it fits multiple size cups. So very comfortable, nice truck even for the backseat passengers. Let's go ahead and jump out, take a look under the hood. Okay, stalkers, heading under the hood, the standard engine on Tundra, 5.7 liter V8 I-Force engine. That's a gasoline engine, 32 valves, produces a whopping 381 horsepower, 401 foot-pounds of torque. Now to tow, this vehicle will tow up to 10,000 pounds. Okay, now it's going to be able to tow that because we've got a heavy duty radiator setup, extra coolant for your transmission, heavy duty battery, 4-wheel anti-lock brake system, the trailer braking system's included. So this is going to be able to really tug a lot of weight, boats, campers, jet skis, what have you. Also, this vehicle comes standard with a 26-gallon fuel tank, and you can upgrade to 38 gallons if you want. And the combined fuel economy is 14 miles per gallon. The warranty on your engine, 5 years, 60,000 miles, no deductible. And then you get Toyota Care, which covers your oil changes, your fluid top-offs, and your tire rotations for the first 2 years, 25,000 miles. And then Toyota also includes a 3-year, 36,000 mile limited warranty, also known as a bumper-to-bumper warranty with no deductible. So a great warranty package and a phenomenal power plant.